Driving to the Royal Hotel. Paul, a businessman from France, told his friend Ian he wanted to visit London and see its places of interest. He added he was going to travel by car. Ian knew how much his friend was interested in the British royal family and everything connected with the Crown. Ian was sure that Paul should see the official royal residence in Buckingham Palace and the rest of the palaces that the Queen owned. He advised Paul to visit the British Museum, the Tower of London, and Hyde Park. But he reminded his friend that all those places were in the centre of London, and driving in London was very difficult. Paul was not afraid and said he would easily find all those places and his hotel. He was going to stay at the Royal Hotel, one of the best in the city. On his way to the hotel, Paul stopped to have a look at the bright procession walking along the Mall. Paul admired the procession and even followed it in his car, and then, suddenly, he understood that he had lost his way. He looked at the city map, but it didn't help much. He couldn't find his hotel. He drove round and round for an hour, and then he stopped and got out of his car. A taxi came, and Paul stopped it. "Take me to the Royal Hotel," he said. But he didn't get into the taxi. He got back into his car. The taxi man laughed, but then he drove to the Royal Hotel, and Paul followed him in his car. They got to the hotel in 2 minutes.